Hey guys, I'm doing things a little bit different today. I'm outside for today's reading. Happy new moon. New moon in Taurus. Happy Saturn's Day. I'm feeling really like some type of transformation, some type of download, not type of download, but just some type of change is in the air of just like elevation, of a level up of, I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I've been feeling with this energy so far. I haven't really looked at the degree of the new moon yet, so pardon me for not having my facts together. I did think about it. I kind of want to sense how the day is going to go today, for me to predict. I want to predict what the degree of the new moon is just by sensing out the energy. So throughout the day, that's what I've been doing so far. So far I have nothing yet, but I'm hoping that that I'm able to really get the degree, because that's pretty, I feel like that's still just like testing your intuition, seeing if like, okay, we know it's a Taurus new moon because we're in Taurus season, so the new moon is always correlated with the sign of the season, but like to get to know the degree will give you a little bit of what the energy is kind of going to be like. So let's say the degree is in the second house. I mean, two stands for Taurus. 2 stands for the second house, and that is the sign of Taurus. Taurus is the second sign. Taurus goes with the second degree. So the new moon would have a lot to deal with, like a lot of Taurus energy. So maybe indulging, maybe really into our values, maybe really getting some money, really stuff like that. Stuff in Taurus vibe. So yeah, that's interesting just to know, to know the degree. So pardon me for not having that today. So today's card of the day, ooh, we got the Death. This is in the reverse too. So we got the Death card in reverse. All right. Oh my God. I'm like, okay, we got the Death card and I'm over here out of myself, not even realizing what I just said. What I just said had to deal with transformation. I feel like a lot of the energy has a lot to do with like some type of elevation, some type of change, some type of something that is causing us like, okay, we have to change. Something that is causing us. It's really not like a bad change. It's kind of like you're supported by it. It's kind of like it's necessary. It's kind of like it's necessary, and you're supported by your guides. You're supported by your angels. You're supported by just, you know, the universe, for this change. But, you know, for any type of change that has to happen, death must happen first in order for, you know, some major sacrifice for something major. Something has to, so most of the time you have to give up something. Like if, okay, I'm really trying to really transform my habits, because some of my habits, maybe my eating habits, they aren't serving me. I've been eating, you know, a whole bunch of junk food. I haven't really been progressing. I haven't really been, you know, I haven't really gotten pimples. I've been feeling more tired, whatever. I have to give up this food. I have to sacrifice something in order for me to, you know, elevate. And that's why I think it's in the upright, because it's not really like, you know, like it's something I like. It's a needed kind of like change into like into our transformation. So wow, that's just interesting, because the Death card is definitely a Scorpio. The Death card is definitely Scorpio, you know, rules death, and yeah, so transformation. Scorpio also rules transformation. So the Death card, and being 8, Scorpio is also 8, has a lot to do with that. So that's just gorgeous. And I also felt like it was very intuitive. And what I see with the Queen of Pentacles, we already know Queen stands for really When you think of queen, you think of a really feminine intuition type of energy, and that's exactly what I feel. So boom, this is just it. Spirit be right here, and it be right here. Like, I was just talking about this, and look, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the degree, hold me to it. I'll have that degree tomorrow without even looking at it. It's a little bit spiritual clout right now, but I'm working, like I said, I'm new to all this. I'm new to this journey. I'm new to, not journey, but like as far as doing readings, as far as really expressing myself with the astrology that I'm learning and really putting myself out there. Like 2 years ago, all I would do was just go online, look up my chart, maybe watch videos of people who do these readings, and just was really fascinated. Now that I'm able to really do it and really able to understand, not just to look and just to, oh, I want to be a part of, the trend. No, it's really me really getting into it and really seeing my growth. And I really love that. And I'm able to really give you guys a more clear, intuitive word, a real intuitive message to help our growth. I'm all for it, especially when it's like, when you know the word is just, I love it. And you know it's coming from, and you trusted your gut and your intuition, everything's just connecting and it makes sense. It's like, yes, this is it. So this card is what I'm sensing with a lot of feminine energy, maybe really being into our, I said into our nature, but yeah, being into our nature, maybe really intuitive, maybe really expressing our values. Maybe some of us have to realizing that we have to give up on something that we really are valuing at this time in order for really push through. Maybe some of us are, making some sacrifices in the area of some of the things that we enjoy, maybe some of the things that we value, maybe some of the things that give us that material type of comfort, the material things. Yeah, so also with this card, it really is like a transformation, like a real transformation, like a real spiritual energy is what I'm sensing here. Transformation of spirituality, transformation in like some type of growth in our spiritual or progression. So maybe some of us have to like really make a sacrifice right now, maybe in the nature, like I said, in our values, like you really are coming to like fruition, really are, knowing that this is what, the time has come to, time has come to an end, and some things have to really end in order for us to progress. And yeah, because it's like a Taurus and Scorpio type of card. Because this is like, you see the bull here, the bull is like Taurus, and I'll explain to you that is definitely like Scorpio, and Taurus to Scorpio is like an opposition because they're directly 7 houses, they're sister signs. They're opposites, but they're like sisters, very, different, but very similar in the same sense. As far as like how, like one is having to do with money. Taurus is really like on money and things like that, where Scorpio is more like our taxes and shared money, shared resources, and things like that. Where Scorpio is like more sex. Taurus is more like sensual, you're really sensual, more like flirty, more like, indulging, not indulging, but like comforting or indulging, where Scorpio is more like just sex in a way. But they both are like the fixed sign, so fixed energy. Fixed energy. Let me see what else. Maybe something, I see something like coming to an end as far as like how we see what we bring, what we offer, maybe things that we have been focusing our direction in a way of what we put out, maybe our work, maybe a hobby, maybe something like that. We're really trying to really be more introspective of maybe our progress, or if this is something that's worth it, if this is something that's going to continue on for the future. So maybe really being reflective on that, in that area of, you know, of something needed to be changed within you in order to move forward. Yeah, so with that being said, we have the Death card and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, very spiritual, very transformative energy, like I was stating from before. It's just a beautiful thing, a beautiful day out here. I'm using like a little board. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's all like a little canvas, my little art board. I was like, let me just bring this outside so I can have, you know, my, you know, form, so I can lay out these cards and give you guys the word in nature, because I definitely feel more connected, more intuitive, trusting my intuition. Definitely when I'm more outside in nature, I feel like, you know, the sun supports me. I got the birds, I have, you know, this nature. It's just natural out here. So whatever it is what it is, pretty much is how I look at it. And yeah, so when I live in New York, you don't really get this type of weather all the time. So when it's like this, it's only what, April? Oh, tomorrow's May, y'all. Yeah, it's only April, and I'm out here, and I'll be out here until it's cold and we have to put our winter jackets on. You know, I love to utilize the sun as much as I can. I'm getting my vitamin D, I'm getting my sunlight. Oh, it's just amazing. So yeah, I love you guys, and I hope you guys utilize this new moon energy, new beginnings, new things. Do some, light up a candle, get your new moon manifestation, harness this new energy. You know, it's in the sign of Taurus, so maybe receiving some of the harvest that we harvested back in Virgo season back in September. And now some of us may be receiving that harvest, as well. Ooh, it is Taurus, so receiving some of that abundance that we have harvested back in September, because this is the new moon that is in the sign of Taurus. So yeah, and we're in Taurus season, so it's like the other earth side, where in Virgo season we were maybe working toward that. Now Taurus season, we're receiving that abundance from that. So it could be something in that nature too. So, ooh, a lot of different things going on in today's reading, in today's energy. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings and the rest of your new moons. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday. Yeah, it's a day for planning. I love Saturn energy. It's the best energy for me. It's like, girl, get your work done, grounded, you're supported, but you gotta maintain a little bit of boundaries to get whatever you need to done. So do it. All right. And we also got Pluto in Capricorn. Saturn rules Capricorn. Pluto right now it's in Capricorn, but it's going to Aquarius about 2 weeks or so. 3 weeks, May 11th or something like that. So very interesting, y'all. I'll see you guys later.